I'm going to show you guys a quick skill bug that I've been experiencing that's really annoying. If you'll notice here, my endurance is leveling speed 36% and it's decreased. Even though it doesn't have any green, I haven't done anything with endurance raid because I've been running around with the fucking Gen 4 the entire raid. So I've been overweight. I haven't been gaining any stats for my endurance, but the decrease of the speed, the decrease of the leveling speed has occurred, and that doesn't make sense because normally you get into a raid, any given stat should be increased to its leveling by like 130%, and then once you get a few points in that level, it'll decrease down to 60, down to 36, down to 12, down to 0, that kind of a thing, right? But for some reason, mine is at 36, and I've experienced this a lot. And while I'm not sure the exact reason why, I know of a way to fix it, and it's really annoying. So that first run around, we're still at 36, right? Now, this is interesting, because normally this would go down because I've gained even more points. But after this next full sprint at 36% level decrease, that kind of a thing, it's going to go back up to, I think, 60% right after I do this next sprint, which is really weird and really annoying. And it doesn't really make sense. And it's been bothering me for a while. The same bug has also been happening for metabolism. This raid it hasn't happened, but I think I should have been elite metabolism by now. But for some reason, metabolism keeps bugging every raid, every other raid, and I think it just tries to remember what happened in the previous raid, so it won't give me my metabolism leveling buff, that kind of a thing. I don't know. I have a feeling it has something to do with the fact that you're playing on a local server and you're not actually going onto a BSG one. Something along those lines, I imagine, is what's contributing to this happening. But either way, every end of a night factory raid that I've been doing, I've been having to fucking run around like a maniac every single time because otherwise I don't get my endurance. But look at that, my endurance is back at leveling speed decreased to 60%. And on top of that, I gained way more than 0.87 or whatever the number was that I previously gained at 36% leveling speed. So again, it just doesn't really make sense. I've also had occasionally where the strength will reset in its leveling speed up to 100, but I think that's just because I'm spending so much time running around for endurance that naturally my strength just automatically goes back to you haven't leveled this in a while, go back to 100%. But yeah, I've been experiencing this bug, and if you're doing night factory runs hunting for cultists, by the way, again, 5% spawn rate on that, so don't get your hopes up. But if you've been doing that and you're wondering why your stats aren't going up, this might be why. You just gotta eat something or drink something for metabolism to get it going again, and for endurance or strength, you just have that thing going and run for a bit. And look, now we're back down to 36%. And I'm not going to run again with my endurance low, but if I did, the endurance would go back from whatever it's doing right now up to, not up to, they would go back from 36 straight down to like 12 or some small number like that. Something that my strength is currently at, 21 maybe. But yeah, that's the bug. That's what I've been experiencing. You might have been experiencing the same thing. I hope not, but if you're, if you have been, or if you haven't been, I keep an eye out for it. And that's one way to fix it that I found that works. Now then, I'm gonna go continue hunting cultists. We're like 55 runs in, and only 2 times have the cultists spawned. So, pretty annoyed right now.